Low. By Charles Hoyfort. Part 1 Chapter 9F. One afternoon, in October 1878, Mr. Davy, a naturalist, who was employed at the London Aquarium, took a stroll with a new animal. I think of a prayer that is said to have been uttered by King Louis XIV. He was tired of lamb chops and beef and bacon. Oh, God, send me a new animal. Mr. Davy took a stroll with one. People far away were attracted by such screeches as are seldom heard in London. Some ex-slaves, who were playing in Uncle Tom's Cabin, were following the new animal, and were letting loose their excitability. The creature was about 2 feet long, and 2 feet high, and was formed like nothing known to anatomists, anyway to anatomists of this earth. It was covered with wiry hair, head like a boar's, and curly tail like a boar's. It was described as a living cube, as if with abdomen missing, its hind legs were close to its forelegs. If Mr. Davy's intention had been to attract attention, he was succeeding. Almost anybody with a modern view of things will think what a pity he wasn't advertising something. The crowd jammed around so that he ran into an underground railway station. Here there was an uproar. He was compelled to ride in the brake, because of the fear that there would be a panic among the passengers. At the aquarium, Davy told that an acquaintance of his, named Lehman, had seen this creature with some peasants in the south of France, and had got it, but, unable to speak the patois of the district, had been unable to learn anything of its origin. At the aquarium the only explanation that could be thought of was that it was a dog-boar hybrid. Davy's publicity continued. He took a new animal to his home, and a crowd went with him. His landlord looked at the animal. When the animal looked at the landlord ran to his room, and from behind closed doors, ordered Davy to take away the monster. There was another hold-up of traffic all the way to the home of Frank Buckland. In Land and Water, of which he was the editor, issue of October 5th, Buckland wrote an account of this demon, as he called it, saying that it looked like a gargoyle, or like one of Fuseli's satanic animals. He did not try to explain, but mentioned what was thought at the aquarium. In the next issue of Land and Water, Thomas Worthington, the naturalist, wrote that the idea of the hybrid was utterly untenable. But his own idea that the creature was a tame hyena of some abnormal kind leaves mysterious how the demon ever got into the possession of peasants in the south of France. It would be strange if they had a tame hyena of a normal kind.